Hey neighbor, have you ever tried to seed your lawn and only had weeds popping up instead? Well, don't worry, I'll show you how to fix this upcoming in this next video. Okay, because I know your time is valuable, I've broken up this video into three main sections. The first section is where I help you identify grassy weeds. The next section, I introduce a new product or herbicide, which I think will help most of you guys out quite a bit. In the last section, I go over some tips on how to use it. All right, let's go. Okay, to start, let's go over some of the common grassy weeds that you might find in your area when you're trying to seed your lawn. We'll go over some common identifiers of quackgrass, crabgrass, nutsedge, and what I'm dealing with, a type of pasture grass. Now you'll see here, there's some crabgrass. Everybody has dealt with crabgrass at a certain point in their lifetime. It has a very distinct growth pattern where it grows horizontally, um, looking almost like a crab. In appearance, the leaf blades tend to be a little bit wider than your other type of grassy weeds. Nutsedge is a common grassy weed you'll find in your lawn. This sometimes will show up as a more of a yellowy color in nature. You'll notice it chiefly by the stem. Rolling the stem in between your fingers, you'll feel a distinct triangular shape rather than a circular shaped stem. Otherwise, look for the leaf patterns as shown here in the video. Now, quackgrass here has been a problem of mine over the years, and this can be distinctly identified by the auricles. Now, the auricles are where the leaf attaches to the stem. In quackgrass, if you look closely, the leaf will be hugging around the stem by two little fingers um, attaching to the stem. Now, lastly, the type of weeds that I'm dealing with appears to be a type of a category of pasture grass. Now, pasture grasses are the grasses that you see near the sides of the roads when you're driving on the freeway. Typically, they start to grow in areas of where the soil has been recently disturbed, just like in my situation with the recent construction. I'll attach a university extension website for you to use if you're curious as to what type of pasture grass you have. Now, all right, now for the good part. I would like to introduce a herbicide that could help many of you who are trying to grow new grass in areas where there's lots of weeds. Now, traditionally, it was not possible to spray for weeds and grow grass at the same time, but there's a product such as Tenacity that does allow you to do this, but was too pricey for what I'm willing to spend. That's where this new product that I found called Toracity comes into play. It's basically the generic version of Tenacity that does the exact same thing. All right, here you can see my 2-gallon Scott's battery powered sprayer that I've marked for better visualization. Using this free surfactant that I got from Simple Lawn Solutions to help the herbicide to stick better to the leaves. I'm putting on about 3 teaspoons. All right, now since we're spot spraying in a smaller area rather than an acre, let's read the manual and see what it says. Now here we need 1 teaspoon per every 2 gallons of water. Now luckily it includes a handy syringe that can help um, show you what you need to do. Here it shows 1 teaspoon again for every 2 gallons of water. Just draw up the correct amount and push the correct dosage into your sprayer. Just spray those weeds. All right, now after about a week, the herbicide will begin to affect your weeds' metabolism, stopping photosynthesis from happening. This is going to turn them white rather than green and eventually die. It's ideal to do this before the weeds go to seed so they stop from spreading. And once they die, what I do is try to pull them out by hand, making sure they get all the entire root. All right, now a few tips for using Toracity. You can use it as a pre-emergent, applying it to the soil before you're going to seed. Sometimes your new grass blades will come up looking white. Don't worry, they will turn green once again while blocking those weeds. If you're using it to as a post-emergent to kill the weeds who are already in the area, this may take more than one application. The label suggests doing it every 3 weeks. Again, the weeds will turn white due to a lack of photosynthesis. And also when you're spraying them, don't spray the area when it's really hot outside past 85 degrees. Generally, it's better to spray in the morning or in the evening. I would be curious to see how many of you have heard of Toracity before. If you have, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, please like and subscribe if this was helpful to you. Thanks.